Yeah, well, I'm happy to be sitting here, that's for sure, to host a tournament that we were so close on not making. It's been a stressful couple of weeks, but we were able to squeak on in. Our game against Syracuse was a big win for us, and yeah, like I said, just happy to have another opportunity.
Justine, what was that like coming into the final week, kind of knowing your situation and knowing the tournament's here, wanted it so bad to be in it, and then what was it like to actually really be in it?
Yeah, to be perfectly honest, Jody, from the last game that we played in 2024, we knew that we were hosting and we had just missed out on the tournament that previous year, and so ultimately that was our goal. We had to be playing at Trager for the ACC tournament. So we had certainly targeted certain teams as we moved through the season. One of them was Wake, and who knew that they were going to turn into a powerhouse. But we knew that we had to win 2 games, and what was a little bit different from last year to this year, that it was still in our control. And, we had the hockey gods certainly have not been on our side this year. We've had some really tough losses and got cards when we didn't need to get cards, and so playing with players down. And then the added pressure leading into the end of the season was just the senior group. Our senior group is from top to bottom. They're just incredible human beings, and I wanted it so bad for them, and I think the rest of the team wanted it so bad for them as well. So we're able to put together a great performance, and to be honest, it felt like we won a national championship.
Kind of following up on that, how nice or how special is it to be able to allow those seniors and the rest of the team to be able to play in front of their home crowd for field?
We love playing at Trager Stadium. We've got a great facility, great turf. We feel very comfortable at home. And yes, and to have a home game last weekend, and then to host it, all our families from all around the world, they're still here in Louisville, and to have another opportunity in front of our fan base, it's just wonderful. And so we're really excited to play against UNC tomorrow morning.
How big of an advantage is it at home? Obviously, you're playing the number 1 team, North Carolina first, but how do you feel like the stadium is an advantage? And I know you're hosting NCAA next year, correct? Mm-hmm. So it's a good venue. It's a great venue.
Oh, wonderful venue. I love that Josh and our administration wants to host ACCs and NCAA tournaments. We do a great job. Arriving to our facility yesterday morning, I was walking in with a couple of the players, and they said it feels like Christmas morning with just the setup. It looks absolutely fantastic. We're comfortable at home, so that's great. Obviously, coming up against UNC, I mean, they're a really good team with a lot of threats, and the last time we played against them, we did not have a great showing, but it actually was a catalyst for change. We did not have that many opportunities. We were still tweaking with our lineup, and so now I feel like we've got a great lineup. So I do believe we will get opportunities, but clearly against a team like that, we have to be able to execute at both ends of the pitch. But it is what it is. To be the best, you've got to play against the best, and we have that opportunity against the Tar Heels.
Knowing that you were going to have the opportunity to host, how much was that a motivator throughout the season, knowing you have to take care of it at the end of the season?
Huge. Absolutely massive. We really tried to, our motto for the year is what's important now, and we couldn't get too far ahead. We literally would unveil the schedule one weekend at a time, or one game at a time. But yeah, that was always in the back of our minds, and every day. I honestly, to be perfectly honest, every practice we're all in. We're in there, and I think that says a lot about the leadership and that senior group as well. We wanted to be playing here at Trager this weekend or this week.
Justine, obviously the ACC has 5 teams ranked in the top 10 right now, best field hockey conference in the league, in the country. You just feel the fans have a pretty good what they can expect all throughout the week. Yeah,
from top to bottom, I really feel for BC missing out, because they're a really good team, real quality. I mean, they were ranked up there in the top 2 with the number of shots and opportunities. So I think whoever was going to miss out was going to be really unlucky. But again, anyone can win on any given day. To have 3 co-champions, I'm not sure if that's ever happened before. And for us, you know, we were probably in at least 6 out of the 8 games or in regular season. So I think you're going to see some great hockey, and it's going to be on the day. Often I think about matchups. It depends on matchups. But I think with this conference, it's on the day. And I really believe that anyone can win at any given opportunity. It's a wonderful conference.
Justine, your senior class, 6 players, have all been contributors throughout their career. Just if you could just talk about the senior class as a whole.
Yeah, I think I had a lot of tears this past week, to be perfectly honest. I just love them so much. And it's not just as hockey players, it's off the field, it's as human beings, it's as strong young women, as leaders. They were the kids that we recruited in the COVID years, where we didn't have much of an opportunity to evaluate them or see them on field, but we had a lot of conversations on Zooms and on phone calls. We got to know their families really well, and they're just quality. From day one to, you know, still going now, they're just incredible young women, and they're culture kids. And, you know, they were mentored well, you know, with the India Reeds or the Sophia Pendolinos or the Minners or the Julies, but they have kept this team going for the last 4 years, and just, you know, they deserve this opportunity. And, yeah, I wish I would have all of them for another 4 years, that's for sure.
We were talking about the strength of the league and that. When you look at the bracket for this week, if you were forecasting, is it almost tougher to win than the NCAA?
Oh, yes. I've said that for the last decade. I think winning a ACC championship is more difficult than an NCAA championship, no question. And even more so now is that no one gets a bye. And so, you know, you have to get through 3 really difficult games to win the championship. So whoever gets it this year, it will be well earned and well deserved, that's for sure.
Any other questions?
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Coach.
you.